morning to everybody. Connor McIver, Remax's Paris 911 team. This is another video in our series, First-Time Buyers, Savvy Buyers. Well, kind of any buyer of real estate. Let's talk about, first couple we talked about, what lenders are, why they're necessary, what the most prevalent types of loans are out there. Today I want to talk about fixer-uppers and properties that need work when it comes to loans. Now, a few things that you need to know. A lot of our clients come into our offices and they say, well, I'd really like to get a fixer-upper because I hear that, in fact, you can get a better deal on those particular properties. And I say, sure, absolutely can, but whether you can finance them, that's the question to ask. So if you're going in with one of those loans that requires little money down, not much skin in the game on your behalf as a buyer, there might be certain requirements that particular residence has to have before they will allow you to finance it. For example, sometimes with a 20% down loan, your true conventional loan or more, let's say people are putting even down more money, whenever we go into a residence, let's say it had the entire kitchen stripped out of it, maybe it was by the previous owner, maybe it was a bank-owned property, maybe somebody came in later on and damaged or vandalized the house. Sometimes that 20% down will work, and that bank that's giving the money, that's loaning the money, will allow that property to actually be financed without the kitchen in place. However, it wouldn't be the case with an FHA loan if that's the type of loan, or a VA loan if that's the type of loan. Now, what are the requirements? Well, maybe the seller would be willing to put in a brand new kitchen if they were allowing for that type of financing. But as long as there's that 20% down buyer or cash buyer that doesn't need financing, they'll be able to pick that property up probably right out of the hands of an FHA or VA buyer, for simply the reason that the seller's not going to be willing to put that money into it for the most part. So that's when buying a fixer-upper, depends on how much fixing it needs. Now, if it's missing carpet and it has an exposed slab, FHA probably won't work either. Neither will VA. If it's missing appliances, same thing. So what you want to know going in, if you do want to buy a fixer-upper, then you need to find out what your particular loan, the loan you're going to be borrowing, the type you're going to be using, how much of a fixer will they allow you to buy and actually let you borrow the money for. One of the final things I'll talk about today with regard to purchasing properties and fixer-uppers, one of the things you need to make sure of is find out what you're qualified for. If in fact the property has been beaten up a lot, in bad shape, it might be with some of the different lenders out there, they can loan you money to fix that property or bring it up to speed. That's called, in FHA, that's called an FHA 203K loan. But it is dependent on the property. It's going to be property specific, borrower specific, and it's something to really ask your lender and your real estate agent to explore to see if that might be a possibility when approaching a fixer and needing to get a loan. I'm Connor with Honor. Please check back with us at, of course, paris911.com. Local agents headquartered in Santa Clarita, serving greater Los Angeles. And thanks. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon.